Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, I'm gonna try doing my makeup with samples that I have. I realized I am a sample hoarder, big time. I decided to take all my samples out and I have over 100 samples. I have foil packet samples, I have deluxe samples of everything like for hair, skincare, masks, lips, blush, I mean a lot. So I separated between skincare and makeup, and I realized I can do a full face of makeup with samples only. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna pick is a primer. I don't have anything but my acne medication on. And I have a few different face and eye primers. So I'm gonna start with face. I'm gonna try to use the samples that I don't have on my makeup collection because, for example, I have this sample right here and I do have the full product, the full size product, so I'm going to avoid those samples. I don't have this one. It's a Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, oil-free, pore minimizing. And I also have this Becca one that I think it interests me the most. Backlight Priming Filter, this one over here. So I mean, I kind of want to use the Becca one because it claims to be lightweight, illuminating. It also claims to act as an instant filter, blurs imperfections, and creates a soft focused glow. So let's use this. Probably will mix them, you know, like use the Becca primer all over my face and then probably the Smashbox primer right over here on this area where I have the most pores. This one has a tint. Let me see if I can show you. Can you tell? It has like a light tint to it. So let's see. Oh gosh, it looks really light. And I feel like I used a lot. So it feels like a moisturizer, and yes, it's illuminating. I feel like this is gonna be a greasy mess by the end of the day. Hopefully it sets a little bit, because right now I feel like I am using a cream highlighter. It's like a moisturizer. Am I glowing? Okay, so I feel like if you have dry skin, probably will like this. But since I have oily skin, I feel like this is gonna be a nightmare. I'm gonna wait for a few minutes to see if it dries a little bit more. Because right now I feel like it's still a little bit sticky and a little bit wet. I'm pushing it in a little bit, see if that works. It does smell good though, and I feel like I have extra product in the packet that I could use later on, if I can put it back in. With all the product in here, you can totally use it 2 or 3 times. Okay, so I waited for a little bit, like 1 or 2 minutes, and it doesn't look oily, so it'll probably work out. I do see a little bit of illuminating. I don't know. Let's see if it works. I'm gonna mix it with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, oil-free, pore minimizing. These packets come with so much product, so I'm going to just use the tiniest bit right there. It also has a tint. I feel like this will be enough for this area, and this one does look like the Professional from Benefit. I like this. Feels like silicone base, and yes, it looks mattifying. Let me use just a tiny bit more, like this bit more, and use it on my chin and on my forehead because I get oily in these areas. So far I'm liking this one. Alright, now I'm going with the foundation. I feel like this is going to be the hardest part for me because I am oily skin and it's hard for me to find the right shade all the time. So I feel like that'll be a challenge with all these samples. So these are all the samples I got. Like Make Forever, Sephora, Bare Minerals, the all-nighter, but I feel like this is 8.5, so it's gonna be too dark on me. So this makeup for everyone catches my eye. It says it's for medium complexion and I am medium, and it has great claims like it's a ultra HD foundation. I have the foundation stick and it doesn't work for me because I'm oily skin, but I'm interested on the normal one, so let's see if it works. I want to check which of them are the best shade for me. Okay, I'm gonna go with this shade right over here. It's the 127, and the only clean brush I have for the moment is the round kabuki from Sigma, so I'm gonna try that one. Pray for me, pray for me. Still looks too light. I hope I have enough product for a full face. It looks too light. See if blending works. Okay, so far I like the coverage. It's full coverage. I have a hair stuck on my cheek. There you go. Looks a little bit light for my skin tone, but not bad. I feel like I can fix that with bronzer. Was it? I look like a ghost. So far, I have my doubts. I do like the coverage though. I feel like it wasn't enough for the amount of coverage that I like, but it's probably okay and I'm just overreacting. It's not sitting on my fine lines or my pores, but I feel like that's because of the primer. Or maybe it's both. I don't know. One thing I do like, it's not oily or sticky, at least not that much, and I don't have powder for as a sample, so I don't have anything to set it up with, and I feel like I really don't have to. It's not dewy or anything, so I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna let it set for just a little bit and see how it goes. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my brows. When I do my makeup, this is the next step anyways, so might as well continue like I always do my makeup. For samples, I have these brow products. I have a Goof Proof brow pencil, I have the Cosmetics brow pencil, and this one over here, the Gimme Brow from Benefit 2. I also have this Anastasia powder duo in the shade dark brown, but I feel like I'm not gonna use this one. I'm more comfortable with pencils, so I'm gonna try the Benefit pencil. This is in the shade 6. So I feel like it'd be dark enough for me. I have used this one before. I guess I shouldn't use it. Okay, I'm gonna go with the It Cosmetics Brow Power. Let's see if it works, because I've used the Benefit Brow Pencil before. This is in the shade Universal. Not bad. It's not dark, but it's not light. Okay, the foundation is starting to look a little bit dewy for my liking, and pale. Just a little patience. Okay, I'm gonna try a concealer. That Makeup Forever package had a concealer too, and I also have this Anastasia concealer pack, but I feel like I'm gonna go with this one just to change things a bit. I don't have much colors here or options, but I'm gonna use the 2.0 because we need a warm concealer. I have warm undertones. We use this color right here, and I'm going to use this little thing that it came with. It's a brush. So let's do our best. I'm going to line my brows first. Ooh la la. Not bad. It's a little bit darker than I would like to. I want something more lighter than this. It's not bad at all. Let me use my normal brush for this. Okay, so I feel like this tone is good to maybe fix imperfections, but not to highlight. I'm gonna do my best to highlight with. You can barely tell. It has coverage though. I'm using the tiniest bit. The next thing I want to try is eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to use this one. I've never used this one and it's a very popular eyeshadow primer. I hear really good things about this one and I've never used it. So let's see if it works for me. Okay, it's really creamy. Okay, so that was a disaster because I placed all the other products on top. Like I used a face primer and then I put some foundation on top, and now I'm using this primer, so they're not working well together, but I'm doing my best with my brush. Okay, so for eyeshadows, I have a bunch of Urban Decay samples. They're really nice, and I have this one, and I also have this Too Faced chocolate bar, like a mini chocolate bar palette. It's like this, and I got this at Sephora. Like you can redeem it with your points, and I got it. So let me try with the Urban Decay shadows first, since I have the chocolate bar palette. And I do have a white eyeshadow, it's called Foxy, so I'm gonna try this shadow to set up my primer. And I'm taking product, but I can barely see the product on the brush. But hey, it's working. I wonder if it'll work to set up my concealer. Maybe a little bit. Did I set my entire face with this eyeshadow? At least in my T-zone. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay, so for the next color, I'm going to use YDK. I've used this shadow before, so I'm kind of cheating. But I feel like that's the only lid color I have that will look pretty. I'm gonna use my fingers. Ooh. I don't have transition color, so I'm gonna try and do this one and then play with my crease. Okay, so I'm gonna use Desperation, and I'm not gonna use my fingers this time. I shouldn't be that desperate. This one's Desperation. I can barely pick some product on the brush, but let's see. Oh yeah. You know, not bad. I've never used this shadow before. It's like a smoky kind of eye, like a really cool tone eye shadow look. Doesn't look that bad. I need to intensify this here, so it looks like a transition. Do I look sexy yet? I'm gonna use the shade Blackout. It's a really nice black. I use this one with my Naked 2 palette. And I'm going to intensify the outer corner. Oh, it's probably too dark. I forgot how intense is this color. Even in the packet, it comes up really intense. I clean the brush a little bit, see if it helps me blend all this black. It looks really bad, at least for me, because I feel like I needed a transition color instead of that Desperation shade. I'll probably use YDK way too soon. I should have like first do Desperation, Blackout, and then YDK. Gonna see if I can put some more of YDK on the lid. And I'm gonna also use it in a civilized way, so I'm gonna use a brush. Not bad, because I don't have a clean brush for the under eye. I'm gonna clean it as best as possible, and I'm going to take Desperation, hoping I don't mess it up. Now let me see if I can use Mildew. Oh my gosh, this one's Mildew. I know it's not a matte color. I don't have matte colors here except for the black ones. See if I can give it a little bit of color to this eye look. You know, it doesn't show up that green. So let me go back with Desperation. And I'm gonna use Blackout for the outer corner. Blackout is so intense, you guys. So I do have a sample of the black eyeliner, so I'm going to try that. This sample from Benefit, it's called the Real Push-Up Liner. This one, I feel like it's gonna be a struggle because the tip is very bendable. Like if I bend it, it bends. So hopefully it works. I just broke it. Really? I wasted like 2 months of product right there. Nope, I don't like this. Let's face it, I suck at this anyways. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. I don't think they're even. Let's move to the next step before this becomes a bigger disaster. Okay, so I'm gonna move on with bronzer. So I have these samples right here, the Hoola bronzers, and I have Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And I also have the Tarte, yeah, it's from Tarte, Park Avenue Princess bronzer. So I think I'm gonna use the Chocolate Soleil just to contour a little bit. I'm gonna use a clean brush. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Not bad. And I'm going to contour my face. Okay, I like this one. It does smell like chocolate too. I look alive now. Okay, now I'm going to use some blush. For blush, I have this NARS Golu. This one looks too pinky, so I feel like I'm gonna skip this one. But this is the shade of this blush. And the other NARS that I have, the other blush that I have is from Tarte. I feel like I'm going to go with this one because it looks lighter since I have a smoky eye. This one I got for my birthday as a sample. It's a deluxe sample, so the shade is Pore. And so I'm gonna use my blush brush from Sigma. Probably took too much since I didn't set my foundation. Got a little bit sticky. Yeah, it's intenser than I thought it was. So let me see if I can fix it with my foundation brush. I think we fixed it a little bit. Are you guys liking it so far? Okay, so next I'm going to use highlighter, and for highlight I have this sample of the Cover FX costume drops, and I also have a sample of the Benefit What's Up highlighter. It's like a stick highlighter, so I'm going to use both. This Cover FX is in the shade Moonlight, so I'm going to use 1 or 2 drops. I'm going to blend it with my fingers. Very pretty. Put some on the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. This looks really natural and I like it. You know, I think I don't have to use the other highlight. I was trying to mix it, but I probably am going to use it for my brow. Like to highlight my brows. Oh yeah, that works. I like this highlighter for my brow because it fits perfectly in this area. Should probably use a little bit for my inner corner too, because when in Rome, right? Oh yeah. Okay, so I also have eyeliner pencils, and I have one in blue and purple, and I feel like I'm gonna use the purple. I like the purple. And so I have mascara too. These are all the mascara samples that I got. I have the new one. I think I'm gonna try this one. The new Monsieur Big mascara. I have the Better Than Sex. I have Dior mascara, the Perversion mascara from Urban Decay, so I'm gonna skip this one. And I'm also like the YSL mascara, the Couture. You know, I love this sample, but I wanted to buy the full product and I never found it. So I'm gonna go with Monsieur Big mascara from Lancome because I haven't used it yet. I need a mirror. I like this one. This mascara made my eyelashes really big, but you can't even tell because of this eyeliner. It's too thick. Alright, how's it looking? So to finish, I'm going to use lipstick. And I have these samples, and I also have a few more. Like I have this big, huge Urban Decay Vice sample. And I also have this one over here. It's from By Beauty. But I think, oh, I also have this melted liquid lipstick, and I have a red liquid lipstick from Sephora. This is the cutest sample ever, isn't it? I kind of want to use this, the Vice liquid lipstick from Urban Decay. Hope it works with my eye look. If not, we can change it. It's really intense. It doesn't look bad, but I'm not digging it with this eye look, so I'm going to change it. Take it off! Thankfully, lipstick is the only thing I can take off. Probably ruined my foundation a little bit, so let me fix it a little bit. Okay, let me go. Right. Now I'm swatching them. You know, probably this one, the one that I got from Sephora, the gift sample on your birthday. It's in the color Birthday Suit, and it's the Tarte liquid lipstick. It's a really nice nude color, which I'm looking for because I want something that matches with my smoky eye. Do I look pale? Ay, Dio. Nope. I'll change it again. Lipstick is the one thing I struggle the most. Let me try this back top sample from Urban Decay. This color right here, it looks dark, but I want to see if it works. If I can open it. It looks like a mauve color, and I dig mauve colors. Third one is the charm. I think I'm going to stick with this one. I'm using my fingers because I don't have a lip brush. It's a Comfort Matte lipstick, but it has like a mauve, pinky, but mauve undertone. I hope you guys like it because I've tried 3 different colors already and I can't decide. Alright, we are done! This is the final look. See, I knew it. I knew I could make a full face of makeup with all samples. Let me know if you like this makeup look. And tell me in the comments section below if you have enough samples to do a full face of makeup too. I'm gonna list every product I use in the comment section below in case you're interested on any of them. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. We are done. We are done.